guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be working with sublimation. I'm going to be sublimating a couple of shirts, actually around 10 of them. So yes, I can't wait to start. So let's go at it. These are the 3 designs that I'm going to be using for this project. This right here is for a client. He ordered 3 shirts, 2 in a size large, which are going to be using this design right here, and 1 on a size small, which is this one right here. This design right here is going to be for a family reunion, and they're going to be using for adults and kids. So I'm going to be doing 2 of the kids size and 4 of the, actually, and 5 of the adults. All right, and I'm going to be using Cricut shirts, polyester, 100% polyester for all the shirts. And yeah, so for those who are new, the way you print this is the same way you print any item. I do use Silhouette Studio because it's easier for me, and I print directly from here, going to the print setting, and I just print it, and I choose my printer, Sublimation printer. I'm not going to print right now, but I'm going to show you the way I do it. I hit print. It will take me to the printer settings right here. I choose the printer. In this case, I choose the 15,000. And I go through the whole thing of preference, the size of paper that you want. You will choose the size. In this case, I'm going to be choosing my 8.3. The 8.3 is the 11 by 13. You will choose that. And then you will choose OK, and then you're going to go ahead and apply. Okay, but I'm not going to print it because I already printed, so I'm going to close it. In this case, from Silhouette, that's the way you do it. If you go to Cricut Design Space, it's the same thing. You're going to print it same way that you're going to print when you do your print and cut. It is the same thing. You're going to download your file and you're going to do print and cut. All right, guys, let's get started. Okay, so these are the items that I'm going to be using. It's going to be a total of, I counted 2 children's shirts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the shirts are going to be this design, which I have already trimmed around. So these are these shirts right here. And then this is for another client. It's only 3 shirts. He ordered 3 shirts, 1 tumbler and 2 cups with the same design. And this is the design that I showed you earlier. I have not trimmed them up yet. This is the way that came out of the printer right here. So I need to, cut them around. And I already pre-cut those butcher papers for these 3, so that I know they're going to be for these. Scissors, heat-resistant tape, and the lint roller. And what else? I'm going to be using my HTVRONT, and this time I'm going to be using the manual one. Let me just move the camera around so that you can see. Right here. I'm going to be using this one right here this time. I like them for sublimation because I can control the pressure on this one. And you've seen a video that I've done before using this one. It pressed amazingly. I already set up for the pressure. I don't have to mess up with it. And then, that I had the regular HTVRONT. That one I use for everything else. I can do sublimation in there as well. I've been doing it for the last 2 years that I had the press. I have no issue with it. But in this one, I like it because I can really, work with the pressure. You need a sublimation printer. This one is the Epson 15,000. And I'm mentioning this for those who are new to the channel. This is a 15,000 Epson printer, and this can print big prints. This is the paper that I use. It's the A-sub. So this one is 11 by 17. You can print even bigger, 13 by something. It's huge. I don't have a need for that. So you can also print 8 by 11, but I have never used it for that as well, because I used to have another one that used to sit in here. That one died 2 weeks ago. I couldn't fix it. It flooded with the ink. I was able to notice it before I messed up my regular printer. And those, because they are converted, you cannot take it to a dealer to say, oh, fix it. That one was my first printer ever for sublimation that I converted. It was an Epson as well. It was a 20, I believe it was the 2037, something like that. and it lasts me all that long. I threw it away. This one is my regular printer. This is for the business. It's just regular printing. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to clear the table. I'm going to get ready to press the shirts. I'm going to be recording one of each of them on regular time, or maybe two. And then the other ones are going to be on the fast mode. Yeah, because it's going to be a repetition of the same designs. And yeah, so I'll see you back when I'm already done with clearing the table. The same thing is gonna be done to the 10 shirts. I think I counted 10 or 11. And it's just getting rid of all the dust on the shirt. And the thing that I do is I place one of the butcher papers in between the layers of the shirt and one on the top. On the top one is gonna be placed once I take the shirt to the press. I forgot to explain what the purpose of using the butcher paper is for those who are new to sublimation. The purpose of the butcher paper is to protect the shirt. In this case, when I press it, I don't want the ink to go to the back of the shirt. And the one that I press on the top one, once I take it to the press, is to protect my equipment, because the ink of the sublimation rises with heat and stain the machines, and then you mess up the machine. Probably, you will have to clean it up or something. It's difficult to get rid of that ink once it adheres to the metal or to an equipment. So that this one is to protect my equipment. That's why I put it on the top. Okay. So all right. So once I do this, I'm gonna take it to the press to preheat and get rid of all the moistures of the shirt. But before I do that, I'm gonna prepare the other one. The other one is a size small adult. And that's the one that is going to be a different design. This one right here, which is a longer design that the client wants for the small size one. So let me put it a little bit smaller. Easier to center into the shirt. The other two large are the circle design. Okay, so let's do the small one. Small size, make sure. This is a small adult. If you notice, I used cricket shirts. This client have ordered shirts from me for the last, I would say 2-3 years, and he's happy with this brand, the cricket brand. So that's the one that I get when he orders. The kids shirts are Make Market brand from Michael's. My cricket shirts I ordered from Amazon. I get them real cheap. They're always putting like $4 and some cents. Hopefully they get being that way. I don't pay the $10. Michael sells these cricket shirts for $10 each. Yeah. So when they put them at that price, I buy a whole bunch for inventory and just keep them here, and I have them ready. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. I'm gonna apply the butcher paper in between the shirt. I get them ready ahead of time, like again, what I'm doing a lot of them, and that way I don't have to be stopping my flow, you know, of pressing. So all of these three that are gonna be this design, they're gonna be pressed first. So I get them ready with the paper and everything. Let me do the third one, which is the other large. And prepare them for pressing. So this is a small size. I'm gonna do the large. For those who are new again to sublimation, the reason why we lint roll the shirts to get rid of the dust on the shirt. And even though these shirts are new, where they store them, they accumulate dust. And any little speckle of dust on your design is gonna become blue dots on your press at the end. You're gonna be seeing a lot of blue spots, and it ruins your whole work, your whole project, or whatever you're doing with sublimation. And that applies to cups and mugs as well. So that's why we use the lint roller, to make sure that everything is clean, free of dust. That's why we do it, okay? You see all these little speckles in here? All that, you need to make sure that there's nothing left in the shirt. All right? So I'm gonna start pressing. These are the two large. This is the small. So I'm gonna continue preparing the shirts, and I'll see you back once I'm ready to press. All right? See you in a little bit, people. Okay, guys. So the heat press is already up to temperature, and the thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give one more pass in here, and this is a size small of the adult. So I'm gonna preheat this, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna preheat it to get rid of the moisture on the shirt, and I'll be right back, people. Okay, so this is the design that I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna make sure that the paper is in place, and it looks like it's in place. Forgot to mention on the introduction that when you print out sublimation, you have to mirror it the same way you do when you work with HTV or heat transfer vinyl. You have to invert the whole thing because you're going to place it this way. Okay? I usually do 4 fingers, 3 to 4 fingers down. This one, because it's only one phrase, I'm going to do 4. A little bit lower. I'm going to make sure that I have the correct separation, like it's center. So I always measure just to make sure. It looks like it's center to me. It's about 3 inches. Oh, wow, I'm good. Yeah, I got it from the first try down. That's good. I'm gonna use my heat resistant tape. I have my HTVRONT at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's gonna go for a minute, 60 seconds, okay? That's the way I do my settings. A lot of people do different settings depending on the heat presses that they have. I have always done it ever since I started, and I have great results. So yeah, this is when it comes to garment, okay? All right. Make sure that you are in view. Yeah, you are in view. So I'm gonna move to the heat press, and I'm gonna move the camera that way. Give me a second, okay? I think this is a better view right here. Okay. I'm gonna place the butcher paper on the top. So we have butcher paper in between the shirt and butcher paper on the top. We're gonna turn this around. We're gonna press down, and we're gonna click for 2 seconds the time button right here. It beep, so it's counting down now. So it beeps that it's ready, so I'm gonna lift it up. This paper, for those who are new to sublimation, you throw away because it has ink on it. use this to separate the tape because it's so hard. I don't want to touch it. It's very hard. Perfect. No issues. Look at how pretty. Ta-da! This is done. Let me get you right here so you can see what I'm gonna do. All right. Take it off, and then this is the shirt. This is a size small adult. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, okay? The large. This is size large. I'll be back. Here. This is the design right here. So the press beat telling me that it's ready for the next one. I'm going to be repeating the same process for this, the same process to the other shirts. So, yeah. I'm going to go to the press. With the paper. This is ready. Beautiful. This is the result. Beautiful. I'm going to bring now the other design on the size large child, which is this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to bring that one in. This is this one right here. The large of the adult on that design, the circle wrist design, I'm going to press it off camera because you saw both designs press on the first ones. So I'm going to jump to the kids design. I'm going to do the pre-press for a couple of seconds just to get rid of the moisture. Just a couple of seconds. And because this is a small shirt, I'm going to place the design right here because it's small. So I can leave the shirt in here. When they're bigger, I do it on the table because I like to make sure that I have the same distance, all of that. So let me press the time in here. 60 seconds. Right here. Okay. Give me an idea where the center is, more or less. Because in this one you cannot press the line with the press because polyester stays there. That's why I don't press in half to make me a center like I do with the cotton shirts. So this one will have to be done this way. This is a child, so I'm only gonna do 3 fingers because it's a big design. So I'm gonna measure to make sure that I have the correct distances. That is center more or less. Wow, my eyes are good today. I got both of them from the first time. I have to up the, sublimation paper. It's right on spot. I need to move the sublimation paper higher just to be on the safe side because it was too close to call. Let me make sure again that it's okay because I moved the paper for 1.5 and 4.5 more or less. So I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So I'm gonna press these ones. The other ones are the same design as this one, so I'm gonna do that part on fast forward because it's gonna be the same thing. Okay. Wood chip paper. I almost forgot to do the wood chip paper. Press down. Press for 2 seconds. The time dial is going. And this is ready to go. You see all the ink? You can see it here. You can notice it here real good. Wow. I am loving it. Look at these colors, people. They're so bright. Look at that. Wow. So pretty. Look at how pretty. Isn't this pretty? Nice. I'm gonna bring the next one of the kids size and then we move to the adults. This one is already being brushed again. I'm gonna again get rid of the moisture. I like this press. Don't get me wrong, I love my HTVRONT, the auto press, but when it comes to sublimation, I like it because it's easy to position all the way back. The other one is a little bit more challenging. You can do it, it's no problem with it, but this one, I like the swing, and I like the fact, again, that I can, choose the pressure. The new one of the HTVRONT that came out, I wish the company would send me one to show you, but no luck here yet. You can choose your pressure. Okay, so let me do this and I'll be right back. Actually, let me leave it here like I did with the other one. This one is a medium size, the child medium size, even smaller, so I can do it here. I don't need to move the shirt back to the crafting table. I can do it here. Oops, I must do it upside down. Three fingers is perfect. Let me see if I was able to do it. I opened the door for ventilation because I was feeling the fumes of the ink, and I don't like it when I feel that. 4.5. Wow, I'm good today. I'm on a roll. The one thing that you have to make sure is that this thing doesn't move when you press the shirt. That's why you see me covering all sides to make sure that it doesn't shift while you're pressing. That's why I do that. Okay, so this is ready to go. Let me bring the butcher paper on the top. Press down. Click the time knob and click down. Oh, I forget that I need to set up the, I took a long time, so I need to set the time in it. So now I can click down. Oops. Let me put up it. I don't know why it's not working this time. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I'm getting used to this one, so you know, but it worked. I don't know what it erased the seconds. So this one is done. Voila. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look how pretty, people. Now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna continue with the other 4 adults, 1, 2, 3, 5 adult shirts on this design. And I'll see you at the end with all the shirts completed, okay? All the shirts are completed. All I have left to do is to fold them and pack them on their cellophane packs. And yeah, that should be it. I'll see you when I'm done at the end to show you all the end results, all right? these are all the shirts. Let me separate them by order. This goes with this one. Oops, what happened here? It got twisted. I don't like that. Let's fix that. There we go. Better. Okay, so this is size small, this is a large, this is the other large, so this is an order right here, and then this is the two extra large, 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 medium, another large, and medium. Because the other large is a child large. I was gonna say I only do 2 large. So one of these is a child large. This is a children large and a child medium right here. Because they are made market and these are cricket. Now it's less confusing. These are the cookies. Okay. Let me count and make sure that I have all of them done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I have all the order completed. So yes, guys, so I'm gonna see you around. I'm gonna pick up all my mess and I'll see you in a little bit, okay? So guys, I am done with everything. The 2 orders right here. These are gonna be shipped tomorrow. This one I'm gonna ship tomorrow later on during the day because I still have to complete 2 mugs with this design right here, the round one, and a tumbler. I'm gonna press them later on today, and I'm decided to do another video showing you how I press my mugs and my tumblers because I have 2 other tumblers and 1 mug that I need to do for an order. So I decided to combine all together and just concentrate on tumblers and mugs when it comes to sublimation. And yeah, so guys, if you're new to the channel and you have not subscribed yet, consider subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you're gonna get notification of all my future videos. Guys, if you have any question about the whole process, especially for those who are new to sublimation, you can ask those questions down below. And yeah, so I will be answering those questions. So yeah, guys, this is everything for now. Again, thank you for spending this time with me. Don't forget to click that thumb up if you like this content, okay? I am so close to the 4,000 subscriber. I am less than 200. I think it's about 180, something like that, maybe less. So guys, share my content with others. I am trying to reach the 4,000 subscribers before the New Year's. I have a month and a week to complete it. So yeah, so guys, until next time, bye, hasta luego.